as expected, fully packed here tonight. It's the Grand Theater. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tail of the tape. It's David Benavidez, 188 centimeters tall with a reach of 189 centimeters. And he'll be facing the Big Mac, Enzo Maccarinelli.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. He's got that aggressive style, so good with the power punchers. A great finisher when he has someone hurt. Big Mac.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Phoenix, Arizona, an all-action, exciting two-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David Benavidez. Fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Swansea in Wales, here is a cruiserweight world champion, the very popular Enzo Big Mac Maccarinelli.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. So here we go. Should be a good one. Missed him with that uppercut. And with the uppercut. A lot of pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in, fighting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. That counter punch caught him clean. That's another scoring shot. Be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fight has a real good flow to it. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Benavidez that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Into your jab and then start gathering your pace and win the round back.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there.
Let's get out there, get your boxing back together. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping.
On to the second round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter. This counter counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive then. Can't land that jab. How about that time counter shot? And shoot. How about that time counter shot? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. David,
let him back into the fight.
Let's get it started in round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Looking to land the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Hold that thought, Maccarinelli. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now,
a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. The game plan does not seem terrible down there. Come on. There's the bell for round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
they've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Nice job blocking the hook. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that, so hold that thought! Maccarinelli might go down here. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back.
Oh, and a shot from the heavens. sends him to the canvas. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
Shot from...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Maccarinelli in that last round. Time for the 5th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now you've got...
Whoa, Johnny! Maccarinelli got caught. How is this fight still continuing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Not good news from Maccarinelli. Disaster averted.
Benavidez now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Maccarinelli in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more.
Get this boxing back together.
Here we go in the 6th round. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
A lot of effort being exerted here. That uppercut doesn't get through. They exchange punches. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That's another scoring shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Maccarinelli in that last. Round 7, here we go. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you do it, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The stamina is off the charts. Nobody home with that hook. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And he misses with that jab. They exchange punches. And it's survival time for... Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gut.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Let's talk about Maccarinelli in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up.
Come on. You've let him back in.
And there's the bell for round 8. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
How about that time counter shot? The Mexican monster's in trouble. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Oh,
One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
even I've got to see that again. Where did that come